What's up, everybody? It's your auntie favorite play nephew, Scoop, aka Two Times, and I'm sitting here with the lady I like the most, the legal drug dealer Nelly. Say what's up to the people.
What's up?
Also sitting here with me right now is the expert in all things LGBT, the strapped queen, LoLo. Say what's up to the people.
What's up?
So, do you know what we're talking about today?
Scandal.
Ooh, Scandal. Wasn't Kerry Washington on Scandal?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
We ain't gonna talk about that though, because she has the worst cry since anybody.
She got that weird face. Sorry. That was rude.
She got that smell like she smells somebody took a shit and she was like, ugh. Anyway, today we are talking about, drumroll please, cheating.
Oh no.
You know what's crazy? It's ironic that we're talking about cheating right now, and around this time in 2004, Usher dropped his Confessions album. Ain't that crazy? It seems so fitting. It just seems so fitting to talk about cheating since that's what.
These are my confessions.
Just he said he had a baby on the side. He had herpes. What else?
Whoa. He never admitted to that.
Whoa, let it burn. Come on. You say let it burn.
It was
you
burning.
might as well admit to having herpes.
He had the herpes.
That's a connection somebody else made.
Whatever.
Now that
Gross.
Confessions 3 that he tried to come out with, that did sound like he was trying to admit to something.
Man, you don't.
Wait, really?
Usher might be a freak, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all saw that big girl claim Usher gave her herpes. I believe him.
You didn't hear that song he came out with?
No.
The Confessions 3?
I mean,
No.
but it ain't drop yet. It was like a little
No,
snippet.
it was like a snippet of it, but you have to look it up.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I think it was something about
Okay.
a girl having an abortion or something like that. I think that's what I remember in the snippet being played. But I heard that like weeks ago. Anyway.
So he's on like the Drake vibe.
Low key.
Ooh. You was Usher.
Yeah.
Okay,
Usher
wait.
come out with a new kid.
Pause. Can we talk about
Ooh.
this? Have you
What?
heard that, like, there's this thing going around where supposedly Drake sleeps with women a lot and he likes to nut in them and then make them have abortions? That's, like, a thing. Apparently, that's, like, his thing.
I feel like that was probably. I
I've
remember
seen
that was a
that.
thing like back in like the early 2010s or something like that. Because I think like
Yeah.
a couple strippers got pregnant and
And then he would just, like, pay for them to have abortions.
that's some freaky shit.
Ugh.
Bro, what happened to
That's
just taking a
just
plan
next
B,
level.
bro?
That's just the word of mouth.
Bro, why don't they just take the plan
Literally.
B instead of wait till they get pregnant? Like, that don't make
I
sense.
don't know. It's some Illuminati shit.
These are all allegedly, so I don't know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna pin that on nobody that might not be true. But I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure
weird.
Usher having her herpes might be true. I'm just gonna leave that there.
Probably.
I mean, you can't get sued and then not have her. I mean, that can't be false.
Herpes is a lot more common than you think.
You would know this.
Yeah, it is.
You would know. You do work in a pharmacy. You
It
would
is.
know.
She's our COVID warrior.
Dad.
Bruh, could you imagine? If somebody cheated on you and gave you herpes, could you take them back?
No, I'd be fucking pissed.
But here's the thing, though. Y'all both got herpes now. So,
But I
mean,
have the herpes. I didn't have the herpes before you decided to give me the herpes.
So-
I'm pissed.
So out of everything that somebody could do to cheat on you with, they give you or bring back, which one is worse? Somebody bringing a baby back into the relationship or bringing a disease back into the relationship?
That depends. Is the disease curable?
Yeah, everything that's curable but AIDS and hepatitis C. Like,
Oh.
which one's the deal breaker? A disease or a baby? Nelly.
It's curable.
All the diseases are curable. Disease or baby? Which one?
I'll take the disease because I'm not gonna mother or stepmother a child from another.
Yeah.
No, it's too much.
Bruh. People be having these babies and they be ended up to stepmom. I feel like you give it like 8 years, they be on CNN because they didn't kill the child.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's
shit.
horrible.
Well, no, like people be crazy.
That is horrible.
People don't get over that.
I just think
No.
that's too much. And then like you have to go through the whole process of like he now has to go to the appointments. Like it's not over.
Right.
Like
No,
now
it's
he's
not
going
over.
to the
She's there.
appointments. Now she's always going to be there. She's always going to be there. It's not just like a
Yeah.
one night stand. It's a child. So
Yeah, that's forever. You're
That's
gonna
a
see them at
whole
their
thing.
wedding,
yeah.
So that's
graduation.
so for you the deal breaker is somebody bringing the child back into the relationship.
Yeah, it's because it won't be coming
Yeah.
back. Like, it's not going to be back.
Lolo, you agree? Bringing them.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what though? As the only male sitting here, I completely agree. I don't think I could live with my wife or girl, like, like coming back to me and saying, "Look, I cheated on you. I'm sorry. Also, I'm pregnant." Oh, nigga, my heart would explode. I might as well die right there because.
Well, I have something to tell you.
Yeah, okay.
These are Janelle's
Hey,
confessions.
What Peter
These are my confessions.
what do Peter tell Lewis every day when he leave the house?
I don't know.
He tell her every day, if I come home and I catch you cheating, I kill you both.
Oh my god.
He does not say that.
You want to bet? All right, I'm gonna add
Yeah,
the clip.
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
bet.
add the clip into the podcast. He says it.
Okay.
He goes, if I come home early and catch you cheating on me, you guess what I say? I'll kill you both. He says that. It only happened
Why
in
are
one
they our
episode.
relationship goals?
Goals.
Oh my
They're a
god.
mess.
They're terrible. That is awful.
They're horrible.
Well, speaking of cheating, Lauren, have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah, I have actually.
Why did she
Ooh.
laugh?
Would you care to expand? would you care to expand on that, or would you rather keep that to yourself?
I mean, it was a long time ago, I guess. Like, well, no, because I've been cheated on several times, so it's
Oh
like
my
I got like a
gosh.
handful.
She's
All
like,
right,
I'm like a
give
pro.
us the best one, the best story about you being cheated on.
Oh, okay. Y'all ready for this? Because I don't know if y'all ready for this.
I'm
Go
ready.
ahead.
Okay, so when I was about like 19, I'll just tell you the condensed story, but I'm a little crazy for this, you guys. I'm real crazy. So the condensed story is I dated this guy when I was about 19. He was in his 30s, okay? This guy was a skis bag, but we dated for 6 months, you guys. 6 months, and then I found out that he had a wife and kids.
Dang. First
He
of
was
all,
married,
No.
wife and kids.
the
yeah,
red flag
I'm
should have
dead
been
serious.
the red flag should have been he was 30 dating a 19-year-old. Like,
Literally,
been your
I don't
first
know
red
what
flag.
was. I don't know what was wrong with me, but at the time I was like, "Oh, this is great," because he used to like give me money and like spoil me, so kind of like a sugar daddy type thing.
Yeah.
But we were like serious, kind of. It was kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah, I found that out, and I went a little psycho and posted his phone number on Craigslist with some of his nudes
Wow.
in the gay man section. And anyway,
my God.
his
Wow.
phone got blown up, and his wife found out, and they got divorced.
Damn. So you ended a whole marriage. You could have just walked away.
I ended
but
a whole
you-
marriage.
You just ended a whole
Yeah,
marriage.
but he was dusty. He was dusty.
Sure.
Hold on,
There are
now
other
she
reasons to like lead up to why I did that. Like things that he did to me that were kind of fucked up. So I was crazy then. So I would never do that now, but I was wild back
I
then.
feel
So
you.
yeah,
Wow.
these are my confessions.
Terrible. That's awful, bruh. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's been cheated on once in their life.
All right, tell your confessions.
Whoa. You next. I'll go last. You want me to go now? All right. Here's the story of the time that I got cheated on.
Cue the
So-
dream music.
Cue the music. So, I was dating this young thotty Pippin back in high school, and
Janelle's eyes twitching.
I was dating
Boiling.
this young thotty Pippin, right? And she had a car, and she lived in a whole nother city. And so every time, she like if I hit her up like, oh, let's hang out, blah blah blah. She's like, yeah, something. I'll come over after I blah blah blah. And one time she pulled up, and I opened up like the passenger door, and I looked at the seat, and I'm like, first of all, if we together, I'm the only nigga who should be laying this seat back. Why is the passenger seat laid all the way back? But in my head, it didn't click right then. I just got in the car like a dumbass, like, damn, this seat already prepared for me. Not thinking it was a whole nother
my
nigga
God.
sitting right there. And I'm like, but I didn't notice that shit till later. Fast forward, my stupid ass still ain't thinking about it. She came
The
over.
thing is, you probably knew you just didn't want to believe it.
No, I was a straight up naive simp, dog. I was so stupid. Then fast forward. Here's the thing. I never caught her cheating on me, but here's what really let me know. She came over to my house one day, and she was like, we were laying in bed watching TV, and she started talking. I'm like, "Baby, bro, stank."
Oh my god.
Like, so she kept talking, and I'm like, man, this big mouth smell like dick.
No. No.
I was like,
No.
oh shit, what's up, dick? Oh, bruh. I couldn't even say that. I was just laying there looking stupid, like, bruh.
You're lying.
Bruh, on everything I love. I would never lie. I swear.
Dick breath.
I was like, that bitch got dick mouth. Oh, man. She at least could have put some gum in. But yeah, the time I got cheated on,
I really hope
it
you
was,
didn't kiss her.
oh, nah, bruh. I just had to let that go. I had to ask my hoodie back and just break that off, bro. I was so hurt. I was like, bro, she really came to my house with the dick breath.
He really was hurt. He listened to The Weeknd straight for like 3 months. It was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I know
That trilogy,
what
he
you
probably still
did.
recited by heart.
Oh, bruh. And baby, it don't hurt, bruh. That I almost damn near cried.
You did cry. I
so-
know because we were friends at the time.
Very, very true.
He didn't want to love me then, but look at me now.
Look at you now.
Come on back.
Look at it now.
Look at you now. Married. So,
Ooh.
since you wanted to go last, can you tell us the story about the time you got cheated on?
I'd rather not. I'm just kidding. So, the one that really sticks out in my brain is senior year of high school. I dated this guy, and honestly, I don't know why I was with him. I had issues that year. I was going through it, and he was really the only person around. So anyway, we dated, right, for a while, and I don't want to say nothing on the podcast, but
Man, let it fly. I told you my ex-girlfriend had dick mouth. If she ever listens to this, she'll be fine.
I'm glad. I hope
Literally.
she doesn't. But it's fine.
You man, just let it out. Air it out. Go ahead.
Confession.
Don't nobody know who it is. Unless they went to school with you, but oh well. People know who I'm talking about. Let it fly.
Okay, so I dated this guy, right? He was definitely a simp, but for some reason, I guess he was just nice to all the girls, so he had other girls. And the thing is, I kind of knew that he did, but I didn't really want to believe it because I was like, he was emotional crutch for me at the moment. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna believe that. I'm gonna believe that he's faithful, blah blah whatever. And he was always available, which is why I never thought he was cheating on me. Every time I would call him, he would answer and blah blah. So I was like, oh, he's probably just a flirt, whatever, right? Well, one day I finally got a hint of something. Somebody told me that they had seen him hanging out with this other girl. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna confront him. So then I did, right? I confronted him, and we were on the train because we used to ride the train when I lived in San Francisco. And I asked him, and I was like, are you cheating on me? What's wrong? Tell me the truth, whatever. This boy gonna start crying.
No.
Just busting down crying. I'm sorry. I would have never done it to you. And I was like, man, you fake, right? So, whatever. I tried to break up with him. And then he swore to me he'd never do it again. And it just became an on and off thing for a while. Until finally we broke up. I just had to cut him off altogether. But it was a mess.
Oh, that's trash. He really hit you with the tears.
Yes, and easily the ugliest dude I've ever dated. So
it's always the ugly dudes.
At least, the thing is, he could have hit you with the toxic lie and just tried to keep it going as long as possible, even after he got caught.
Yeah, no.
But at least he like owned up to it as soon as you asked him.
I'm not giving him credit for that. He
ain't beat around the bush.
That's true.
Damn.
He don't get credit. I don't care. He's still cheated.
Let's reverse the question. Have you ever cheated on somebody? Oh, it got quiet. Cricket. It got real quiet. We're gonna go.
You just hear me laughing.
Let's go in the same order. Lolo, have you ever cheated on somebody?
As a serial cheater, I could say yes.
You said a serial cheater? Jeez.
I'm not. I'm better in my ways now. Now I'm nice and I don't have any interest in anyone else. But back in the day,
yeah, you better say that.
I was a hoe.
You better start that off the right way. Also, I have no interest in anybody else.
Once upon a time, look. I was a hoe.
And I'm
admitting
I was a hoe. I was a hoe. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but that was me back in the day.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Go ahead and hit us with it. Come on. Give us that one
Wait, I have
story.
to tell a story?
Hey, man, come on. Give us a little story.
Just a snippet. It
ain't got to be a whole story. Just give us a little snippet about the time you cheated on somebody, you savage.
I don't know. I don't think, like... I mean... I don't think I have, like, a good one. I know I have, like... When I dated one of my boyfriends for, like, 3 years almost, or almost 4, literally, I had a new person chilling with me like every other month or so. But we were in a long distance relationship though, and in all honesty, like he cheated on me, I cheated on him. It was mutual. We were not good for each other. So in all honesty, fuck that guy. But
so that was what they call that, a stalemate. When can't nobody wins. When can't nobody wins, call it a stalemate.
I don't know why.
Y'all had a stalemate.
I thought you said a stalemate. And I was thinking like horses, like in the stable.
Yeah, that was a stalemate. That was a stalemate on that one. Bruh.
I'm just a horse.
A small snippet of me cheating on somebody. When I was, 15, 16, 17, I used to work at this water park in the summertime. And I was dating this girl. She who shall not be named, who is not the same as Dick Breath. It was this girl, right? And I don't know why I was with her, because, like, it never went nowhere. Like, it was always basic. Go hang out at her house. Her mom or daddy pull up in the driveway. I run out the back door and I hide in the backyard.
Oh, my God. Was she white?
No.
God.
This was
Ken hiding into the bed.
I was about to say, was it one of those situations?
No. I don't know. I didn't want to stick around to find out. But long story short, it never went nowhere, bro. I was getting bored. So I had a party one time on like a dirtbag. I'm over there flirting with girls, talking, trying to get some numbers. Just being a straight jerk. And then I woke up the next day and she broke up with me on Facebook. I'm like, damn, I ain't even do nothing. What you breaking up with me for? She was like, I just figured you was bald. I was like, bro, I ain't do nothing. Really? You gonna break up with me like that? Just being a straight scumbag. Ooh. So then we got back together, right? and then to make it even worse, like and it wasn't going nowhere. Fast forward next summer, still with this girl. Don't know why. I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting no finger action, nothing. Nathan. The only time my finger was getting wet and wrinkly if I was sitting in the pool too long. Let me tell you that much.
Oh, God.
Long story short, I was like, man, I'm about to break up with this hoe, bro. I'm tired. I was at work. I just started hitting on girls all at work. I'm like, yo, baby, yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Woo, 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 woo. And this shit ain't work because obviously that lime green uniform at Whitewater was garbage. So that shit didn't work. But anytime I wanted to break up this one girl, bro, I was just trying to get my Mac on. But that shit was so trash because it never worked. But here I am today, a refurbished hoe.
And I would just like to make a side comment.
Yes.
If anyone thinks they dated him, he was always cheating on you because I was always there. Every day.
Damn.
Every night. On the phone. On Skype. Sending nudes back and forth.
Ooh.
So,
yeah.
I just want to tell you,
I wouldn't put your business out there like that, but yeah, bro. I mean, anybody I dated, but I was a straight scumbag all up until.
But he was a scumbag on me too, so it's fine.
But in my defense, I am a refurbished hoe now.
Wait.
I am an excellent husband. I have been
That's because
fixed.
Janelle beat your
I've
ass.
been fixed.
I've been fixed.
Well, at least we know Janelle has your balls in her purse. It's
Bruh. Yeah, I'm telling you.
In my clutch.
If they was able to disconnect men's balls and penises and let women's carry it around, bro, we had never had nothing down there. They'd be like, nope, you only need it when I need it. You can pee before I leave for work, and you can pee when I get home like a damn dog.
And that's it, and that's all.
And that's it, and that's all. Ooh.
Janelle's like, yep, I wish she's going to be the inventor.
Last but not least, you ain't getting out of this. LoLo. Nope, not LoLo. Nelly. Did you
bullshit.
and have you ever cheated on somebody? We know you a serial cheater. We talk about this next person, the next woman of the podcast.
Honestly,
Tell the truth, shame the devil. Oh, is that how you say it? Anywho, go ahead.
yes and no. I really don't consider any of relationships serious.
Janelle.
Okay, I know that's kind of a cop out, but honestly, like, I didn't really have very serious relationships before marriage.
What was the longest relationship you had before marriage?
Like 9 months.
That's kind of long.
It's kind of long, but I think that was the longest, and then we were on and off for a while, so I really don't consider it. I was also that person who like changed boyfriends like underwear.
I feel
Dang.
Because I just got bored.
I feel
Janelle got hoes.
Hey, man.
So,
She's got hoes.
That's the word to the
there's
wise
really
out
no
there.
need to cheat when you have a new boyfriend every couple weeks or months.
I mean, that's damn near cheating because you probably knew you was going. You probably started talking to somebody before that had that little easy, like we about to quit your job. You started applying.
Oh, yeah.
And then you take that one day off to go to the job interview. That's what you was doing.
Is that considered cheating?
Duh, nigga.
Yes.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Janelle's like, I don't know what y'all are talking about.
What that boy Darnell Jones
because-
said? He rather leave than to cheat. He was like, I can't talk to nobody until I leave her.
Who said that?
Darnell Jones. I'd rather leave than to cheat, cause when you love someone, you
okay.
She's
But-
like, all right.
I feel like pretty much everybody, especially in high school, always had that backup.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
then.
feel
So
like-
all y'all cheaters.
Here's the thing, though. Can you really consider it like real deal cheating if you was a kid yourself and y'all didn't know what y'all was doing? I feel like it should only count as cheating like when you become an adult, like 18.
I think that is just based off of your own rules within your relationship.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
cheating with one person could be considered cheating what's offensive to that person and feels like that violates the relationship could be different than another
Right.
relationship.
I feel you.
Because you have different rules in every relationship because it's different people.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I get what
That's
you're
true.
saying. Ooh.
excuse me.
So, just to break it up a bit, y'all know who NBA Youngboy is?
No idea, and I
yes.
don't want to know him.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Really?
Listen, out of everybody on this podcast, Nelly is the most, I'm going to say the most musically sophisticated because she don't listen to like hood Negro spirituals. That's what I'm going to call it. Hood Negro spirituals. She listens to very good music. Like on her own, she don't really like all that nigga, bow. Like she don't really do all that. Clack, 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 suck my dick, woo, woo. She don't listen to all that.
Woo! Dick.
Whoa, she said woo.
I just don't subscribe to that narrative.
Okay, well, do you know who Floyd Mayweather is?
The
boxer.
Oh my god, I almost said the wrestler.
The guy that can't read.
Yes, bro. Did y'all see the video of him
I
trying
know.
to say epidemic?
With this huge academic, with this huge shit that's going on.
Oh, he goes.
I love.
I mean, it's hurting everybody, man. Like that shit was garbage. But anyway, so he has
I
a daughter,
love-
right?
Put it in there.
He has a daughter. First off, my daddy is Floyd Mayweather, bro. I don't care who. I'm not dating nobody. I'm just gonna live off my daddy bread because I don't need to be entertained nothing to piss him off. And he say, "Well, shit, you grown now. Go deal with him." Long story short, she's dating NBA Youngboy, right? And they live together.
Wait,
Well,
who? Sorry.
so Floyd Mayweather's daughter is dating this rapper,
Okay.
right? And so she came home, and this nigga had another girl in the bed, right? He told security to get her out, not the girl that was in the bed. He told security to get his girlfriend out the house. Bruh,
Oh.
she came back, snuck into the house, and stabbed the girl.
Wasn't she pregnant too? The girl
I
that she
think
stabbed?
so.
Wow.
So the girl was, she stabbed the girl in her arms or something like that, right? So a few hours later, right, which is weird, she was like back in the house sleeping in the bed, like the girlfriend. So after the girl who got stabbed left,
You
the
talking about this
girlfriend
girl
came
right
back,
here?
was back in the bed chilling like ain't
My
nothing
wife?
happened.
Yeah,
You talking
and then
about
they
my
did
wife?
all those crazy
inside
ass
my house
lives.
that I paid for. Now her bitch ass daddy, nigga. Huh?
Did you see that?
Yeah, he was like, man, y'all talking about my wife? You talking about the house I pay for? No, her bitch ass daddy. I'm like, bro, first of all, you can't be calling no boxer no bitch, bro, because they really could just knock your ass out.
Did you hear him telling everybody about the shoes? He was like, "She bought me shoes and I didn't even wear them." I was like, "Oh my god!"
He go, man, she done bought me what 2 pair of shoes, those Chanel's. Man, I don't even wear them motherfuckers. I was like, bro, that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
She's just back there with her nasty ass, busted ass wig on, fucking on
bruh.
sideways. And she's just creeping up, and we're like, "Oh, you look rough, honey."
I don't think I would ever do nothing that crazy. Like, I'd be talking big shit. Like, yeah, bro, if I catch my girl cheating a nigga in my house, bro, you really don't know what you would do, bro. I feel like a lot of niggas gonna cry. They be talking big shit, but they gonna cry. They ain't gonna fight nobody. They gonna be crying. Because I don't know what I would do. But ain't that crazy, though, that she stabbed this girl? So apparently she can face 99 years in jail.
Good.
Damn.
Keep her ass in there.
Good.
That's fucked up.
I'm sorry, but if you let your man kick you out of the house when he's banging some girl, like, and then you're gonna come back and risk your life for what? Somebody who treats you like dirt, like who doesn't even wear like the shoes that you buy him. Like, I just can't.
I really
no.
don't. I don't get why people waste so much energy. I mean, I can understand why you'd be so upset. Like, just being married and knowing if something were to happen like that, I would feel so betrayed and, like, be pissed. But I can't waste that much energy. It's just too much. Like, stabbing somebody and going to jail, that's too much.
Nah, bruh. That's not even my favorite cheating story. I think my favorite cheating story was back in, like, when, like, Twitter was wild. I remember Hurt Bay.
Oh my god.
Oh, so Hurt Bay, right?
That was a mess.
It was like, it's like a YouTube channel who like does like couples talk after they, after one cheated on the other and like get down to the bottom of it, right? So it was this girl, this little light skinned girl, and this light skinned dude, right? And she was like, "Oh, you were my best friend, blah 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 blah," and she goes, "I just want to know what you did." She straight up asked him, "What did you do?" Do you know what this nigga responded with? He said, "I did everything." That's all he said. I was like,
no.
"Yo,
That's how you knew he was trash.
Oh, bro, I knew he was trash because he had
everything.
Yikes.
he had the Duke starting 5 haircut, so I just knew he was trash based off that alone. And then to make it worse, she goes, "How many times did you cheat on me?" Do you know what he said after that?
I can't remember.
Oh, no, what?
This nigga said, "I wasn't counting."
Ah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So trash.
Bruh, if Janelle was to ever, if I caught her cheating on me and I asked her how many times she cheated and I finally caught her, she said she wasn't counting. Bruh, I just gotta throw my whole life away.
You just gotta chalk it up as a loss and walk away at that point. Like, there's no further conversation. Like, there's nothing productive coming out of that.
Yeah,
so
bruh.
you might as well just walk away.
No, that's big wild.
Because I wouldn't even, honestly, who needs closure? After that, you just chalk it up as you're an a-hole and you don't care about me, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
God.
Ooh, different approach. How about this? And we're gonna go in the same order. LoLo, me, Nelly. If your friend was cheating on somebody and you knew right? Would you tell their partner?
No, because that's not my business.
What if you kind of cool with their partner too? Would you tell?
Nah. No, that depends. No.
Ooh. Here's the thing. Go ahead.
Something I've learned in life Cue the music in the background.
Right. Deep, intense music.
Women who, first of all, if your man is cheating or your partner or whoever, like, you know.
Facts.
Like, there's always
Yeah.
something, a gut feeling, or just some
indication.
inconsistencies, or some weird stories, or just lies. Like, you just know. And so I feel like a lot of times either people don't want to accept it, or they want more clues, they want more evidence before they eventually, you know, finally say, okay, this person's cheating on me. So that being said, there's people who you can tell that they're being cheated on, and they'll just turn it around on you.
They're like,
And they'll just be like, you don't know him like I do, or her, you don't know them like I do. And it's just gonna turn into backlash against you. So honestly, just let people be. Like, it meddling and being in the middle of stuff, it just doesn't solve anything.
yeah, I gotta keep it real. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been in this situation numerous times, and being honest, I can't say nothing. If you cheating, hey man, look, my name is what they say. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. That's exactly what it is. I know nothing, my friend, nothing.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask, that's different.
Very true. Not even then. I'm like, but even
now,
if they
I'm
ask,
not gonna snitch, but if you ask, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. Like, if somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, you know, I just want to know how you think, or how do you like feel about this situation," then I'll give my 2 cents without snitching. But
all right, then fine. Give
I'm not
somebody
gonna-
tips on how to find out they being cheated on. What's one good tip? What's a good tip? Because I feel like a good tip to know if you being cheated on is if your girl got a car and
wow,
and she
jumped
come to
out.
pick you up, just make sure you look at that passenger seat, bruh. If it ain't in the same exact position, you actually put the seat up before you get out, so that way you can know if another nigga was in there, because then the seat gonna be back.
Wow. Friends like to lay the seat back too.
Nah, only niggas lay
That's
with the
true.
seat back. I've never seen.
First of all,
I
lay with the seat back.
Well, you different. You're different.
Wow, he just called you different.
I'm different. Okay.
That don't count.
I'm different.
That's one good tip. Another good tip is, if y'all ever swap clothes or something, like a shirt, whatever, little bracelets, and all of a sudden she like, oh, you still got that shirt? I need that back, bruh. She cheating on you, bruh. She finna get that same jacket or piece of clothing or whatever to another nigga, bruh. Just go ahead. Just cut them ties,
Just let
bruh.
it go. Let
Just
that
let
hurt
it go. Damn, bruh.
So I found an article on Psychology Today. I don't know how accurate this is, but it's really just advice. I guess it's like signs your spouse is cheating, right? So an improved appearance, which I kind of resent this one because maybe you just want to start looking good, but it could be a sign along with other things. So if all of a sudden you start wanting to look extra good, or you start dressing in a particular way that you're not usually inspired to dress as, that might be a sign that you're trying to look good for somebody else, or you're looking.
Okay.
I can
Secretive phone use, I feel like, is one of the biggest things.
Facts.
Like, have you seen that video of Offset?
Oh my god.
He's playing the game and he's like texting somebody, and then Cardi comes in the room and he's so paranoid with his phone, like he just locks it and like keeps it on him. Like he'll pick it up off the table and like put it on him. Like, bruh, relax. Like, obviously you're trying to hide something on your phone. So like, very secretive.
That's actually funny.
Phone use.
I keep my phone with me everywhere, all the time.
Well,
but I think I have a phone addiction. But like Desiree has my passwords.
It's different, like having your phone on you and like making sure it's on you.
Right. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, not just like, oh, I have my phone on me all the time. Like, most people do, but it's different when somebody walks in the room and you're like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? And you, like, grab it, you know?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So, another step was, like, long periods of time where you can't reach your spouse or a partner.
Oh,
ooh.
And it's like, okay.
Especially
like,
at a time when
I get
you
it
know
if you're
you should be able to
busy,
reach them.
but, like, it happens frequently.
Like, during the day, it's like, alright, bro. But if you definitely can't reach them at night, that's when you like, ooh, they getting their back blown out right now. And you can't do nothing about it.
And then another sign is significantly less, more, or different sex in your relationship.
Oh.
So,
okay.
So more could be like if they're, having sex outside the relationship, and so then it feels like their increased sexual activity makes their like libido increase, and so now they're wanting sex all the time, where usually that's not their personality. Or maybe it might feel like they're aroused by the idea of sleeping with two people.
But you know,
so now they want to sleep with you more.
Here's the thing to combat that, bro. What if your man, he like, man, I want to try something new on my girl, so he go on Google, right, sex positions to try, and he get in the bedroom with you, and he try to do something new. You gonna think he cheating just because he trying to stroke you a little bit different?
But
he
you have to think about it.
On you,
all these signs, if you have multiple signs together, that probably means yes.
All right, so you trying to tell me? So you trying to tell me a fat dude who started working out lose about 30 pounds, and then he like, oh boy, I feel like my meat got an extra. Listen,
oh no.
Scientifically, it says if a fat nigga lose a little weight, he get about an extra inch on that meat, and he like, oh, I could try something new with my lady, and then he try to start doing a whole bunch of new stuff and having sex more often because he got the energy to do so. You go think he cheating? That ain't fair either.
You're not listening. You're just trying to...
I swear to God, only Ken.
Just trying to say the opposite of what I'm saying.
No, you're right. Go ahead.
Okay, the last couple ones, because this article is pretty long. Unexplained expenses or finances. So all of a sudden, like, this person just spent like $100 and you don't know where it went to. Like, they might be buying gifts for other people. And then the last one is like hostility in the relationship. So they all of a sudden are mad at you all the time for no reason because they're trying to justify their cheating as your bad partner. So now they're like putting their own things on you and making the relationship hostile. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they want to justify that they're like not wrong. Like, they're cheating on you because you're doing something wrong and you're a bad partner, not because they're wrong.
Right. So. Like, you're not fixing the relationship, so.
Ooh.
Right.
Damn, that's actually a really good article, bro.
So,
you gotta send me that so I can post it.
So you can watch me?
No. Right.
Oh,
listen,
Janelle.
right now, while we on the quarantine, bro, ain't nobody trying to cheat. Ain't no coochie or penis worth some COVID-19.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
I don't want to find out either. I tell you that much.
Speak on
it. Ugh.
Well, who do y'all think cheats more? Men? Well, we don't know who cheats more between men or women. I mean, we kind of know who that already, but who do y'all think cheats more? Straight relationships or bisexual / gay lesbian relationships?
Really?
I mean, hey, you are the expert in all
First
things.
of all, why'd you have to mention me first? We always get that rap. Bisexual people always get that rap.
You sound guilty.
I resent that stereotype.
No, I didn't say you did. I said, who do you think? Because here's the thing. I feel like I know some lesbians out there who be trying to be straight up hood dudes and straight up niggas with the big jeans, and they just be some dogs. They just be having a whole roster of chicks. So it's like they just be having a whole roster of chicks. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
I think it depends. It depends on the person, honestly, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know, because a lot of my friends, a lot of my gay friends get on Grindr. Do you guys know what that is?
Yes.
I don't, but
we know what Grindr is.
I'm pretty sure I do.
A lot of my friends have been in relationships where Grindr has literally played a part in some kind of thing where either they did something with people randomly or their partner was, and like, so that's a huge source for some people to cheat on because it's so easy to do so. You literally hook up with someone and then delete the app.
Wow. That's so
Yeah.
trash. That is garbage, bro. People are just foul. So here's the thing, though. I don't. Well, you right, because I ain't gonna. I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say. I ain't finna get nobody hung out to dry.
I think there's probably a lot of, like, even if there is articles or stuff about it, that information has to be skewed. Like, who's going to be 100% honest? Even people,
Right.
if you're going to, like, just to put it in perspective, you know how you have those, surveys or quizzes that come along, like employee survey? Nobody answers those 100% correctly because you don't really know if it's anonymous. And I feel
Very
like it's the
true.
same thing with the survey about cheating or about, like, who's going to really put themselves out there 100%? Even if they say it's anonymous, a lot of people won't answer truthfully. So
Right.
Dang. Well, look, we are coming up on 40 minutes. This is probably the longest episode we've ever had.
there's a lot
And
to cover. There's a
I-
lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
Here.
And I still feel like
Literally.
we're missing on stuff. And I'm sweating
Yeah.
like a Hebrew slave, bro.
No, horn church.
I got one story,
Oh my god.
and we can wrap it up. Do y'all want to hear? It's a short story, I promise.
No.
I promise. It's a short story. It's 30 seconds.
Okay. Short
So,
story.
my grandmother, she lives in a nursing home, right, in Michigan. And, I call her, check on her, and I go, hey, how you doing? She goes, man, I'm not feeling too good. And I'm like, well, hey, man, make sure you stand away from people and you get healthy. She goes, yeah, I'm trying. And she goes, well, there's one lady here. She get on my goddamn nerves. I'm like, damn, grandma, what happened? She goes, well, I'm sitting in my room and this lady, not too far from me, she sneezed and she ain't cover her mouth. I'm like, ooh, that's not good. She need to start covering her mouth so she don't spread no germs. She goes, yeah, well, I asked the lady because she cover her mouth. And I go, well, what she say? She ignored me. She sneezed again. And I'm like, well, damn, grandma, maybe you should tell somebody so they can remove her out your room so y'all, you don't get sicker. She goes, nah, it's okay. When I get healthy, I'm going to kick her ass.
Oh my god.
God. She went 0 to 100. She's like, I don't care.
She's like, yeah.
She getting her ass beat.
Mm-hmm. She goes, soon as I get up out this bed, I'm going to kick her ass. Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
Well, look.
And
How old
that's
is
the
your
type
grandma?
of energy I'm trying to keep 2020.
Right.
2020.
I'm going to kick her ass. When everybody get healthy, kicking everybody ass for going outside,
Pretty
keeping
much.
us in the house. Well, look, that's all we got for y'all today, man. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave a comment and give a thumbs up. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Timeout with Scoop, Nelly, and LoLo. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.